it looked like the Pittsburgh Steelers' plans for Joey Porter Jr. was to bring him on slow, let him sit a little bit, learn, pick up some things from Patrick Peterson, sub him in, bring him in, some plays, let him get a little bit of experience. But as the saying goes, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the mouth. And the Pittsburgh Steelers just got punched in the mouth, which I think they will bounce back from. And if you look at the cornerback play in that game against the 49ers, man, Patrick Peterson, he made some plays in the slot where I think he should, that's where he should stay. And Levi Wallace is Levi Wallace, you know what he is by now. I don't think he's getting any better, so bringing, taking the plastic off Joey Porter Jr., I think, would be a good idea. I believe he could have did, better than the guys on the outside in that game. Couldn't have been no worse. I mean, the guy was wide open. Kyle Shanahan has a nice scheme and everything, but some of those plays was just lack of cornerback performance. So I believe Joey Porter Jr. could provide, some better play than that. And like I said, you got Desmond King. I know he's primarily a nickel slot corner. That's where he did most of his damage, played most of his snaps. But, he can play outside as well. He addressed that with his press conference when he first got to the Steelers. He said he's willing to do what the Steelers want him to do. So he's a guy that been played. He had a high grade, the highest grade, higher than all the Steelers corners last year. So, he has some experience and he can play. So I think you put Desmond King, in place of Patrick Peterson on that outside. Let Patrick Peterson play the slot. Get your worth out of him. You utilize him to put him where he's most comfortable at. That's how you utilize Patrick Peterson, and I think that slot is best. You put Desmond King out there, on one side, and then if you want, you can, rotate Joey Porter Jr. and Levi Wallace, but just 8 snaps, man. I think Joey Porter Jr. should get more than just 8 snaps, especially the way things played out. So, like I said, Levi Wallace, he's not getting any better, and you have more upside with Joey Porter Jr. I believe he'll get better as the year go on. So you give him some time, some games, let him get out there, man, and by mid-season, you can have not a complete player. It's going to take him some seasons to be that, but he's going to have more knowledge of the game, and he can provide some play, some better performance than what Levi Wallace can perform, what can provide. I'm pretty sure of that. So, if you want to play him just a half and half, just to see, how both guys perform instead of taking guys in and out of the lineup, because sometimes that mess up a guy's rhythm. He made 2 plays, make a play, or even if he didn't make a play, give a guy a chance to come back from a play. He may get beat, but give him a chance. Don't just pull him and put another guy in, and let him bounce back, see how he bounces back, stuff like that. So you can play both guys a half and half just to see how you want to move forward with it or whatever. But I believe it's time for your second round pick cornerback Joey Porter Jr., man, to get some more burn, to get him in there and see what he got. It can't be any worse than what was out there, and you can't have bad games like that on a cornerback situation. Now that Cam Hayward is out, you got Cam Hayward going down, so that just means everybody has to be that much better on that defense. The linebackers, the corners, you're not going to get your normal pass rush, because Cam, he brings a pass rush on his own, along with TJ and Highsmith. So now those guys are going to be chipped up and compromised a little bit more, because they're going to have to step up their level of play. So the pass rush may not be as much, may not be as good as it was without Cam Hayward being there. So now the cornerbacks are asked to cover a little bit longer, man, and you don't want Levi Wallace covering that long. You don't want Patrick Peterson on that outside covering that long, and yeah, Joey Porter Jr., man, I believe it's time, so you drafted him high for a reason, he was in the crock pot slow cooker, man. It's time to go ahead and increase the voltage, man, and get him going, man. Get the juices flowing, and see what he got. So that's what I have, man. Joey Porter Jr., I believe he should get more snaps come Cleveland Brown game, which Cleveland's probably going to run. They're probably going to try to take the San Francisco 49ers blueprint, but still, they still have Amari Cooper, and guys like that can catch the ball. So you're still going to need some cornerback play, and I believe Joey Porter can provide better play than what was what was put out there. So we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to get all the new videos, and until next time, I'm out.